Hello, I'm PatFontenot from Opelousas, Louisiana, President of Williams Progressive Life and Accident Insurance Company. Well, I know Gerald more from his history and record of hearing about him as a CEO of Parks and Recreation in Lafayette under 6 mayors, and I also knew of him through his career in the SEC as an official and to be a Final Four official. And I knew his brother a lot better than I knew him, but when he ran, my daughter Marcelle Fontenot suggested that I get to meet Gerald, and I took it upon myself because I'm very active in politics and wanted to meet the people that were running. And once I met Gerald, I was so impressed that I went about doing my own due diligence and found him to be the type of person that I would love to have represent me. Oh, I just think by being a dynamic leader and being concerned, because that's what I'm getting beat up about, that we're going to lose the seat in St. Landry Parish. Well, I think Gerald's a man that's going to serve the people that elects him, whether it be St. Martin, Lafayette, or Opelousas. And I just find that over the last course of the 4 years, we've had a representative, a senator from this area, and actually he allowed the shift in the district to be more in Lafayette than in St. Landry, and therefore I'm just picking the best person for the job. I don't look at boundaries. I want someone that can go to Baton Rouge and don't go along to get along, that goes there with a vision and a hope and can help deliver that vision and hope to our people. You know, I think Gerald's committed to all people. He's proved that throughout his life. He's been a servant of the people in Lafayette for 30-some years. And even his role in the SEC is a way of serving and giving back, and that's what I'm looking for, somebody that want to help the quality of life of not just Lafayette or St. Martin, but he's going to represent the whole district with a character that I'm just proud to say that I'm supporting him. Commitment. Okay. Honest commitment to the concerns of our area and the people. Well, I'd give them sort of some of the things I've said, but I just would ask them to look closely at the competition, you know, and look at the records, look at the achievements, look at the character, and the ability to get along. I think the political arena is the art of compromise. And I think Gerald has proven that he's been able to work with varied groups of people and bring goodness as an end result in his endeavors. And to me, that's what politics is about. It's about coalescing with the other senators, the other 39 senators in the state, and people from the House, because he has to work closely with his House members and the members of the House to get anything done. And I think he has a great ability of doing that. And that's what I would try to get people to see. And like I said earlier, the character. Just look deep into his character. I did not know Gerald very well. I met him in June of last year. I did my homework. I have not been able to find one thing that would be considered a high negative. You hear rumors in politics, people try to paint you. But Gerald has shown me, and through his life, he has shown that he is above the rhetoric, and he deals with facts, and he goes about trying to make life better for all people. I would just say, you know, for the good of District 24 in our area of Lafayette, Opelousas, St. Landry Parish, St. Martin, and Lafayette Parish, I don't think we could find a better person to represent us. And I think Gerald will go there and make us proud. I think he's committed to education, health care, economic development, all the things that make quality of life better. You know, some people look at a park and recreation director. as just an ancillary thing, but to me, quality of life issues are more important for a community and an area. And Parks and Recreation is about a quality of life organization. And to me, that's the experience Gerald have of working towards making life better for everybody. And I think we have the potential in this area to be greater than we are. I think the whole area, if we join together, we can be the showcase of Louisiana. So I just think we have a win-win with Gerald Boudreaux, and I would recommend to all of you to please look at him closely. And I think once you look at the candidates closely, there's no choice but Gerald Boudreaux for representation that we all can be proud of.